know that store-bought charcoals may contain additives and binders to help keep its shape? Heston Blumenthal tells us that these chemicals and binders can affect the burn quality of the charcoal and the flavor of the food that's being cooked on it in his excerpt on everydurstore.com. The ability to control the flavor of your foods with the materials used is a great attribute to lump charcoal. For example, say you're cooking a brisket. Essentially, you'd be looking for more fruit-based smoke, so applewood lump charcoal would be most suitable. Hi, my name is Matthew Beasley, and today I'm going to be walking you through the process of making your own homemade lump charcoal so your grills will cook more efficiently and your foods will taste amazing. Charcoal making is a pretty simple process with 3 fundamental steps. It only requires a bit of your time. Within the next 5 to 6 minutes, I'll discuss, first, how to prepare yourself for cooking your charcoal, second, how to cook your charcoal, and third, how to clean up and use your homemade lump charcoal. To start making your charcoal, we'll need to gather the materials needed and find a place to build a fire. First, we will need a barrel with a removable lid. The lid needs to have approximately a 1-inch hole drilled into the top of it, but if there's already a hole in it, then that's great. The area that you choose needs to be somewhat level and easily accessible on all sides. We'll need to acquire the material that is the proper size to use for our lump charcoal. Personally, I like to use pecan wood, oak wood, or maple wood. According to Sam Dean's article on bonappetit.com, store-bought charcoal may use a various mix of woods with varying quality, unlike homemade charcoal, which allows you to select high-quality woods of your choice for optimal flavor. You need to cut your wood about 6 to 12 inches in length and into 4-inch blocks. Do not use pine, poplar, gum, cedar, or any type of wood that is said to be a soft wood. The next step to producing your charcoal is using the materials. Now that we have our wood cut and gathered up, we can place it in our barrel tightly and then place our barrel inside of the area where we plan to build our fire. Now we place our scrap material around the outside of the barrel all the way to the top, or as close to the top as we can get it. The fire needs to be lit on all sides around the barrel evenly. Then we will continue to add scrap material to the fire for several hours, keeping the heat up. It takes roughly 12 hours for dry wood to cook and up to 2.5 days for green wood to cook. David Murray states in his article on forestry.com that dry wood produces more charcoal than green wood because it has less moisture. The hole in the barrel will begin to excrete a methane gas. It looks like white smoke. We will know that our lump charcoal is ready to be taken out of the fire when our smoke and flames quit protruding from the hole in the top of the barrel. The third and final step of this process is the cleanup work. At this point, our fire is gone, and we will need some fire-resistant gloves to simply roll the barrel off of our fire pile. It is very important to know that you shouldn't immediately open your barrel. If you do, the contents inside will burn up. We need to allow the barrel to cool. When the barrel is cooled completely, we will need a face mask to wear while we pour out the contents out of our barrel to be used for lump charcoal. It is very important that you wear your face mask. One time, I emptied out a barrel of charcoal without wearing my face mask and ended up inhaling a lot of ashes and smoke, and it burned my throat and lungs terribly. I recovered quickly, but this just goes to show you that it's always important to have the proper safety equipment and to use the proper safety equipment. Charcoal making is a pretty simple process with 3 fundamental steps. It only requires a bit of your time. In the last 5 to 6 minutes, I have discussed, first, how to prepare yourself for making your charcoal, second, how to cook your charcoal, and third, how to clean up and properly use your homemade lump charcoal. Making lump charcoal is a great way for people to save money if they do a lot of grilling or anything else that requires charcoal. Some pieces of charcoal can even be reused depending on if it hasn't turned completely to ash after the first cook with it. Now that you know how to make lump charcoal, hopefully you'll have a little bit of extra cash in your pocket and a little extra knowledge for yourself.